Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Subsistence. It is early morning, and today I think we're just going to head into the caves. I know we've been wanting to do this for quite some time, but we really just simply have not done it yet. Probably should have repaired my bow, but I don't have everything on me, and I don't have enough room for everything. So let's just go upstairs. We'll take the other bow, the lesser quality bow, with us, and hopefully that'll be good enough. And if we die, we can always leave this bow or have this bow on the surface, and we don't have to worry about losing it. I also wanted to do that before we left. And for now, I think we're looking pretty good up here, guys. I think we're ready to go into the cave. I'm not quite sure how well it's going to work out, but hopefully things will work out for us. Since we are right above the cave entrance here, I'm just going to go out this other door. Probably would be the best move. And I'm going to put on where it is, I don't know, the diving vest and get into the water. Let's just get down here. I am going to use the last of the remaining oxygen tank from the last dive or the first dive that we did. And let's just get into the cave. We are directly above it. I'm fairly certain this is it. This is the entrance to the cave. It is. So let's just get in here and hopefully we can get some crystal. I don't intend to stay a very long length of time. Our chicken is doing very well. It has full water and full food. It is level 5. We do have an egg, so that's pretty good. I do want to be very, very careful when coming to the surface here, simply because sometimes these guys do tend to spawn right near the entrance of the cave. Oh, it's so quiet in here, guys. It's eerie. It's so spooky in here. Very, very easy. Very, very gentle. Make our way to the surface. Let's get a weapon out. Let's see if we can swim over here and just get out of the water fairly quickly. We do need to build something. This is a bad place to build here. A lot of you pointed out that I would have to swim over here in the last season. Um, so maybe we should just build right over here. Maybe up on this platform here. That's a pretty square rock right there. That would be a lovely place to build. Let's see if we can get this done, though, very, very quickly. Let's just... right here. Number 5 again. Just there. I didn't bring a roof. I didn't think we needed one. I could be completely wrong. I did bring a BCU in the event we think we might have needed one. I am just going to place a solid wall over here. I did bring one too many walls. That's a bit weird. Thought I had everything counted perfectly. Apparently not. Okay, I am going to place my crate and my doorway, or my door, sorry, as well as this little BCU right here. This is mostly just going to be for the beacon here. Just because it does give you an extra beacon so that you can find your way back home. Let's place this number 5 crate right here. And I do want to leave the diving gear in here. Put my vest back on. I also want to leave all of the oxygen tanks in here in the event we die. I brought some wood and some cordage, and I brought all kinds of random things that I'm not too sure of. I have a stove here that we know we're going to need. I brought a hammer, some fuel bricks. I did bring another gun, which is going to be handy. Brought some matches. Let's just go ahead and get number 6 placed. Number 5, we'll just place that right here in the corner. And I think everything looks good for now. Let's see if we can find some crystal very close by. I'm very, very nervous down here, guys. Let's put this weapon down here. Let's get that reloaded. But isn't it gorgeous down here? I know there's an extra portion of the cave that we cannot get to right now. There's some coal over here. Coal is nice. We can use that for fuel for the fire down here, if for nothing else. It's not currently needed in the game, although you would think there would be a use for it. Just go ahead and get this coal. There are bats down here that we can use for protein. If we don't die to these guys, I mean, they are very, very annoying. I don't have any of the climbing gear down here, so we won't be able to get crystal that have spawned apparently on the ceiling. So, yeah, there's that. Yeah, we won't be able to get to that at all. There are rogues down that direction. Let's try to run away from them just a tiny bit. I don't hear them. It's just crazy spooky down here. There's some crystal over here. Several pieces of crystal, as a matter of fact. Just right by where we built our outpost. As you can see, our outpost is right there. Another piece here. I mostly want enough crystal to upgrade the mining drill for now. We're not really ready to make the lathe, although if we get enough crystal, it would be nice to have that. I do think I saw some potassium to my, not potassium, some phosphate to my right. Could have also been extra crystal. Or just mushrooms, I guess. Nope, there it is. This is phosphate or phosphorus. I'm not quite sure which one. Phosphate ore. I guess when you refine it, it's phosphorus. Some more coal here. And the mushroom was quite nice to find. Another mushroom just here. I do hear a bat. Level 1 bat. Darn it. I know there's a method to killing these guys. That obviously wasn't it. Going to be needing lots and lots of bandages down here. It's a good thing I did bring some extra. That was a very wasteful shotgun round, of course. I know that you have to wait until their wings are open and then you shoot them, something like that. I'm very, very rusty. So there's that. We did get some cloth here for the bandage that we did use. So let's go ahead and craft an extra bandage to make up for the one that we did use on the bat. At least we didn't get an infection. I did bring a couple of antidotes with me. So there's that. Let's just have a little look back up here. Hopefully this meat will keep for a while. There's some ore over there. Crystal. Wait, that guy has fire in his hand. What makes him so special? Let's just kill one of these guys. See what he's like. Let's take some cover here. And these guys, if we can at all. We have one down. I hear another one. I don't see another one. I see him now. Okay, two guys down. I'm bleeding pretty bad. Gear, some planks, a feather. Let's take this guy's bag, some potassium, and just a few more odd items to be finding from guys that are in the water all the time or in caves all the time. Let's get this coal here. I don't know how many more guys were down here. Let's go ahead and get this coal as well. We have 12 crystals so far. More coal here. Those guys' fires down here. I don't know exactly if there are any more of these guys or not. It did leave me a burnt rabbit, and I'm not quite sure how those guys ended up with a rabbit. But isn't this place just gorgeous down here? I think there's a crystal over there. Let's see if we can get over there and get back before our steak burns. That would be nice. Okay, let's get back to our steak. Let's get this mushroom here. I don't exactly remember what the mushrooms are for. I do think there's a recipe for the mushrooms. I don't remember off the top of my head what it's for. But 11 planks from those two guys, that's a pretty good number of planks. Just waiting on the steak to cook. A watch steak never cooks, apparently. And there we have it. Let's just go ahead and extinguish that so that we'll know if there's any other guys, you know, coming around that we may have missed. Is this some more coal here? It is. Do we need the steak? We do. Let's go ahead and have that. Let's have a couple of the blueberries that we did bring. We don't really intend to be down here for several days because I didn't really bring enough stuff to survive it. I did only bring blueberries as a source of fruits and vegetables. So that's not great, but it is what we had. We didn't have tomatoes to bring with us. Okay, let's have a little look down here, see what we can find. What's over here? Cave? More of the cave? So I definitely don't want to get down into the scarier part of the cave, the new part. I don't have the ability to get back out or to get down there, as a matter of fact. Don't really see any. I see someone down there. It's just wandering around. Okay, let's get back up this direction and see if there's anything to my left over in this area. Some crystal and some coal. That's pretty nice. Okay, let's take that and the coal as well. Let's just have a little look up this direction, see what's up here. Hopefully nothing too scary. Okay, I'm not quite sure where this is going. Apparently this is some sort of overlook, maybe. Oh, nice. I think this guy knows I'm up here, but he doesn't know how to get to me. You can see him running back and forth. There's 3 of these guys. I don't know how they're getting to their campfire from there. No, I think there's 4 of these guys. They don't know how to get to me. Yeah, there's definitely 4 of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. One in all 4 corners. I did hear him load his gun. That's a bit scary, for sure. Hopefully those guys are not where I come out at over here. No, I think they're just down a bit further in, hopefully. I think those are the same guys that we did see from the other side of the cave. You definitely want to keep a weapon out in here. You never know when these guys are going to respawn, because you, of course, don't have the sun to go by down here when it comes to the time. It's always dark out, so you never know, right? That's pretty, the way the water is splashing on the rock just there. I think that's kind of pretty. Okay, let's get back up this direction. Look for a bit more crystal. Let's take this crystal, of course. See what else we can possibly find in here. So I don't think there are any more of the rogues. Well, I ran into something. I don't think there's any more of the rogues in this particular area. So we should be able to kind of have a lot of a look around over here and make sure that we are not missing any of the crystal or the coal, or the mushrooms. Yeah. Don't see anything down that direction. You can see our 2 BCUs. You can see the one up top is our base, and the one over in that corner is our outpost for down here. We do need to make sure that we turn the beacon off for that when we get back, before we leave, you know, when we are getting back to the surface. Okay, I'm not seeing anything down here, guys. I think we have nearly gotten everything already. You know, we could have potentially have gotten that crystal without breaking our leg if it was on this wall. I don't remember exactly where it was, but just wanted to climb up there and see if I could do that. There's some coal here. Coal is always very nice, especially when it comes to surviving down here. Because we do need, you know, a fire to cook water and the steaks that we do get from the bats. Okay. Is there anything over there? Okay, let's have a little look over here. And we don't have anything over here. Okay, so let's get in here. Let's put some of these things away that we don't want to lose. I'm going to take this back to the surface. I'm not quite sure why it's even here or why I made too much of that. I am going to leave a water canteen down here. We could potentially have a drink of water. I think we're doing okay for now. Let's put the phosphate in here as well as the coal. 6 feathers, that's really good. We'll just drop most of this stuff off in here. Whatever can fit, I think we'll be fine with that. We do want to take this stuff back to the surface with us. We don't need mass producing items down here. Okay, let's see. We don't have any more protein, so I'm going to have a protein bar and a couple more blueberries. And let's get back out. Did I bring another pickaxe? I did, but I must have left it in the crate in here. I did. Let's refill this water canteen and get back out. Okay, let's just have another little look around. And if we don't really find anything else down here for a while, we might attempt to go in a bit further, or we might just get back to the surface. Like I mentioned, we don't have a lot of things to survive down here. I did want to get down here and get some crystal for the mining drill, just so it'll use less power, of course. I hear another bat. You got me again. Darn it. I've used a lot of bandages down here already. These guys are vicious. I'm surprised I haven't gotten infected yet. It's still a bit early. I'm going to go ahead and craft myself another bandage with the cloth. Wash my hands. Can always refill the water canteen. Definitely trying to avoid an infection. Take that. It's funny that you can see completely through the rock right here in this area. I find that funny. I know it's just a glitch. It's never intended to be that way. Looks like there's some more resources spawning in over here. That'll be lovely. We do need that for the incendiary rounds. Those are very expensive to make, so I don't particularly use those very often at all. Hopefully when we get into the deeper portions of the cave that we'll get more of the phosphate, and it will be easier to get what we need to make the incendiary rounds. Let's get up this direction again. You know, we could potentially kill those guys from up here. I don't think we'd have enough ammo, though, honestly. You know, they really couldn't kill us from this distance, I wouldn't think. They are still down here. Yeah, they're running too much. We would just continually miss those guys, and we don't have the ammo for that at all. Yeah, they definitely know that I'm up here. They don't know how to get to me. That is the problem with these guys. And I think poking my head out of the water or whatever there would be dangerous for me. Yeah, I don't think we could ever hit these guys. No. Okay. If we had a lot of ammo to waste, it would be a lot of fun, like with a pistol or something. You know, just trying to hit those guys. But we don't have that kind of ammo down here. And the 44 rounds are very expensive to craft. Along with the shotgun ammo, it's also very expensive to craft. Okay. Is that another mushroom over here? It is. Let's go ahead and pick that. Let's go. There's 4 of those guys. I'm sure it would be very easy to get overwhelmed in here very quickly. I think he sees me. Will he come into the cave here? That's a big yes. Oh dear, what did I do? Okay, let's get way over here. Did they go back? It's getting super, super dark in here. I would imagine it's getting dark outside just because it is getting so dark in here. But I really do enjoy the look of the area down here. It's very, very pretty. And we're not coming away with a bad haul for not really wanting to engage with the rogues too terribly much. I think 24 crystal is not a bad day down here. The coal is quite nice. We might end up just leaving it down here for the fires. So we don't have to use all of the fuel bricks and the wood that we did bring. In the event we needed wood for repairs or, you know, things like that. Let's see. Is it possible that there's more coal down here? Or more crystal? I'm not really seeing anything else. So I don't really think so. Some more coal over here, I think. Well, that was nice. We did miss that, or it spawned in later. Let's just have another little look around over here. We did end up finding a couple pieces over here last time. Is that more coal, or is that those growy upside down or straight up thingies? It's the growy straight up thingies, stalagmites or stalactites or something like that. I'm not sure which is which. I know one grows one way and the other grows in a different direction altogether. So it does appear that someone has started the fire back down here. I'm not sure if it's the next day or not, but it does look like someone else has spawned in down there. Right there's the guy's walking in the water. He's just, squatted down in the water for whatever reason. Um, it's a good thing the water isn't too deep. He would definitely drown. There's one of the guys. The other one is over there. But anyway, I don't want to mess with those guys anymore. We're using a lot of ammo that we don't necessarily have to waste. So we probably should get back to the surface, take our crystal, and get home. Get that refining and get our mining drill upgraded. My words will come to me at some point, hopefully. Okay, was that a separate portion of the cave down there? Maybe. Coal, we're going to leave it. The phosphate, the crystal, we got 23 crystal, which was great. The bandages, I did bring biofuel down here for whatever reason. I kind of thought maybe some fire starting kits. In the event we needed those, I am taking that back and that with me as well. All of this stuff can go back home with me. The gear we don't need down here. Scrap. Not quite sure why I had scrap in my inventory, but I will be taking that back to the surface. And I don't really know why I would need cordage down here. Let me get this and my oxygen tanks, of course. Let me just trade these two out because it will use them in your inventory from left to right. This being the first one that it would use. Let me go ahead and trade that back out. And I think that everything else is just going to be left down here. Well, not the ores, of course. The potassium doesn't need down here. Let's do this and this little number. Medicinal items. We have water. I think we're doing okay. I am going to leave some protein bars down here. I'll just leave all 11 of those. I will leave, well, might as well leave all 15 of the berries down here as well. Let's start this fire. Well, it would be a waste. The steak might be okay until we get home. But let's get home, guys. I'm very excited to have gotten the items that we did get. Hopefully we can get back out of here and get back home. I should have left the pickaxe, but that's okay. I'll bring more the next time we decide to get down here. I was very excited about getting into the caves. I did not turn off the BCU beacon. That's going to drive me nuts, but that will be okay, hopefully. I'll get back down here very soon, hopefully, and get some more crystal. We can start building the lathe at some point, so we know we're going to be needing more crystal for that as well. The elevator also, I think, requires crystal. I'm not 100% sure on that. I do think some of the elevator switches require crystal. We're going to be needing a lot of it, so we're going to be making several trips down here. Hopefully the next time we come down here, we can get a bit further into the cave and do a bit better of a job exploring. Maybe even the new section of the cave would be nice, exploring that portion. But for now, we just want to get up here, get some of the items put away, get the crystal refining, and call it a day, guys. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes, and I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day.